Hello, I'm here with Naomi Reeves from Target. Naomi, thank you so much for taking the time to join me today.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit about what DevOps means to you.
So DevOps to me really means just that tighter integration between business and technical teams and really making sure that we're able to drive for the outcomes of that business group. I came from business teams. I was actually a technical geek embedded inside of a business group and then moved over into IT in 2015. So making sure that my team has context around what it is that we actually are delivering and how it helps that team deliver their product faster, better, or actually add that value is really important, and making sure that we can support them in that effort. It's more than just delivering our service faster. It's more than just executing a build quickly. It's making sure that what we're delivering matters to that group.
I love the commitment to the big picture. And you also really have a commitment to sharing your practices and patterns and knowledge base with folks not only inside Target, but outside of Target. Mm-hmm. And I know that the program has a name, so if you could tell me a little bit about the program you folks do, really sharing all the things that you've learned and learning from others as part of the wider DevOps community.
Yeah, so Target has been really committed to the DevOps movement, particularly inside of Minneapolis, but also, across the country. Inside of Target, we have this kind of immersive engineering practice learning area, and we call it the dojo. And it's these kind of 4 tables that we push together, and we separate with whiteboards, but we've got about, I think, 15 different spaces like that. And teams from Target come down and they actually are paired with an agile coach and then like a technical coach to get them up to speed, not just on the technical practices of things like source control and continuous delivery, but also in the agile mindset of making sure that you're working on MVPs, and how to do Scrum, what do those retros actually look like. But then they can actually deliver a product and something that is of value to them, not just an exercise in learning how to work with the tools themselves. But what's cool is that we also have groups from external teams and companies come through and actually do tours to see what it is that we're doing and how we've created this environment for engineers to learn. And that's been really powerful for us to be able to share that story, not just from tours and that, but we also have a lot of meetups that we participate in or host in our facilities. And so we're really trying to foster that community across the industry, not just inside of the company.
So since you joined the chef community, what's the biggest change that you've seen?
So I think the biggest change that I've seen has really been inside of the Windows space. So I've started with working with the SharePoint technology, and when I first started exploring Chef and kind of that automation space, Windows wasn't something that was really supported or not widely used inside of this area. So I've really seen a lot of development inside of that space, both from the Chef community engineers, but then also from the Windows engineers, discovering that these types of practices and tools can actually allow us to spend more time working on innovation and really working on things that we're interested in beyond just those routine operational tasks of rotating passwords or maintaining certificates or doing patches, which are really important, but at the same time, not always the interesting stuff. So by automating those and really freeing us up from those types of tasks, we can actually spend time working on, the new and interesting places inside of our platform and actually adding more value to our eventual products.
That's awesome. And in the chef community, that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's everyone helping each other. And when I first came to the community, I didn't even really actually think that concept worked in real life. And to see how vibrant and passionate people are, not just about what interests them or what will help them, but about how that will help others. And of course, you folks at Target are phenomenal about contributing, which we greatly appreciate. Now to completely switch gears, NASA has launched Juno and it's orbiting Jupiter.
Yep.
So what are we gonna find there?
I'm not sure, but there is so much interesting stuff, particularly with the amount of radiation that they have around the planet. I thought the whole process of actually launching that particular orbiter that I'm not remembering the name of right now, I think it's Juno. By launching Juno, they actually had to do a lot of technical functions to actually isolate the cameras and the computers that are actually sending all that information back from the radiation, and how they managed to actually protect it was really cool. The space technology in general is kind of really interesting. With the open sourcing of the Apollo 11 code that just happened, but then also with a lot of the information that's come out about how they're actually moving towards, some of the more DevOps concepts, and how would you push code to a space station, and what does continuous delivery look like there when there are literally lives on the line?
What does continuous delivery look like when there's no gravity?
Well, right.
That's what I want to see.
Exactly.
I'm coding and I'm floating at the same time.
Right.
Well, Naomi, thank you so much for spending time with us. We really appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.